First, let me define what audacity or authority means. In spite of what we see in the world today, authority in respect to God is entirely opposite of what we see. We see men abusing authority. We see men abusing power, but the meaning and the truthful meaning of authority is to have freedom to decide or a right to act without hindrance. Again, to have freedom to exercise at free will, or to have a right to act and express yourself without being hindered. We just expressed our worship this morning. We were not hindered.
Amen.
Because we got the authority.
Yes.
Because God has given us audacity through His Son. The Bible says that He had not given us the spirit of what? Fear and timidity, but of love, power, and soundness of mind.
Yes, sir.
Wow. So I have the audacity to walk into this place. I have the audacity to get out of my bed this morning. And I was not hindered by the atrocity of the enemy. Because God in me, whatever they might have proposed against my life while I was asleep, in the morning God waked me up and said to them, look, you may look like a lion, but I am the Lion of the tribe of Judah.
Yes, sir.
And because I am that I am,
yes,
I have authority.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
In spite of what we see, the abuse, the misuse, the overuse, the underuse of the audacity of men, but our audacity comes from God.
Yes, sir.
And not with what we involve or education that we get. All such authority, all such audacity begins and ends with God. For there is no authority except from God. If you read in the book of Romans chapter 13 verse 1, it says that there is no authority except from God. If we have big brothers and big sisters at home, if we have mom and dad, we have aunties and uncles, and they exercise authority over our life, because they're older, they will not be able to do that if God has not allowed them to predate us so that they can exercise such authority. But in that exercise, we still have the freedom and the capacity to do things without being hindrance. It means we still express as kids, we still express in our home, even though we may have a little bit of restriction here and there, but yet we still have boundless freedom in our home.
Yes, sir.
When you are at home, you can do whatever your mind pleases. So, authority comes from being at home with God.
Amen.
The Bible says, he that confesses his sin, his sin will what? Be forgiven. But he that covereth it up
will not prosper.
Will not prosper. Such a person that cover up a sin does not have the freedom, the audacity to express the God-given thing in his life. In the book of Genesis, when we see God created man and he made the garden before he made man, God always think in advance for our own enjoyment.
Amen.
He made the gardens and everything and the animals. But towards the end, after he had made man and see that everything was what? Perfect. The Bible says that God said to man, rule and dominate. Yeah. God said to Adam, where we come from, he said that we should rule over everything that creeps, whether on earth, in air, and in water, in the trees on the land, even the birds of the sky. God said to Adam, rule and dominate. We were given dominion from God. But it seems like sin tried to sneak in to take away that dominion from God, from us. To take away and to make us underestimate our capacity in God. The temptation that evil put to Adam was that, you will be like God. I don't need to be like what I am already am.
Oh my God.
God has already declared, let us make man in our image. Just with that sentence or statement alone, we were already given the authority to rule as